Hello everyone. I'm just watching the indigenous speech dance thing going on. Yeah. This is utterly bizarre. Utterly bizarre. But the pitch is very wet. They're going to have fun. This is going to be slip and slide. Morning, guys. Evening. Afternoon. Look how wet it is. Hi Simon, hi Joby. I'm very good, not bad at all. A little bit tired this morning. We went to a wedding reception last night, so still a little bit sleepy after that. But I'm just watching the indigenous singing and dancing. I was going to say why won't I screen recode the game? Do you mean why don't I put the game on the actual YouTube? Because I'll get my stream taken down straight away. It's on the Discord server. Ah, nice, Stephen. The pitch looks very wet. You see the indigenous dance and the water spraying up is insane. It's insane. It's going to be a very slippery game. Ah, no, Sue. Unlucky, Sue. Hopefully you don't feel too bad with it. Hopefully you've had your jabs and it doesn't kick you into 6. But yeah, feel safe. Feel well soon. Get well soon and all that. I did have. I've got multi-screen on at the moment, so I'm still watching. The last bit of the Hawthorn Brisbane game. And it was pretty close, but Brisbane have pushed away a little bit in this third quarter. I would probably go with Dockers. I think Freo should win. But Collingwood have had a season so far of you don't know what you're getting. You're either getting real quality or just absolute trash. But I would go for Freo for sure, I think. Stephen, well, I would say good luck. Yeah, that's the best thing I can say. Good luck to the Magpies. It's going to be a tough game, I think, against Freo. Oh, some of these adverts, honestly. Yeah, it is all the way on the west coast, so they've had to travel for the game. What did you hi Puniverse? What did you think of my kits review? So I did the review of the ratings of the Indigenous kits for this season. Now I tried to stress when I did the reviews, it was nothing to do with the background of the kits. It was simply what they look like. So who would agree that Melbourne Demons kit is the best Indigenous kit this season? That's the question. We got a few Magpies supporters in here. Trust me, Imogen, as a Swans supporter, I would like to forget about the second quarter in our recent game. Oh. Lucas, the game is in the Discord server, so you'd have to join on there. I was sent a Sydney Swans shirt, so I said if someone sends, if someone did send me a shirt, that will be the team I support. So Sydney Swans it was. I think, yeah, I really like the Essendon kit for the weird reasons that I gave. It's very vampiric. Just the red that bled into the rest of the kit. Lucas, there's a Discord server link in the description, so you can join that and then join the streaming channel. So the game is underway. At the moment, I'm about 10, 12 seconds behind, just so you know. I can't look past Melbourne to win. Again, I cannot look past them because they are playing so well all season so far. Right, let's go fully onto this game. Panaverse, let me know if the Hawks game gets close in the third quarter, and I will multi-screen it again so I can watch that as well. Oh, solid defending from the Magpies. Pressing them very, very tightly and marking them very tightly. My tip so far. My tip in this week for the AFL. I'm not sure how amazing it is, to be honest. I am 5 out of 7, so I got the Sydney game wrong and I got the Geelong Port game wrong. I thought Port were doing quite well and had found quite good form, and that was wrong. And I've gone for Brisbane and Freo for this, which probably will get another 2 points. Yeah, I know. If it gets really, really tight in the fourth quarter, though, let me know, and I will, as I said, multi-screen, and I'll watch both. It is so wet there. Who would have thought Australia can be this wet? Especially Western Australia. It's almost because the field's so wet as well. They're struggling to get their foot in. They're struggling to stop themselves. Have you, Nanya? Nice. That would be excellent as long as Sydney win. There's no Freo have definitely got the possession at the moment, but no real. Oh, this is an absolute mess at the moment. This game is a mess at the moment. It's I think it's just so wet that both teams are struggling to get a handling on the ball there. Hi, the weird sister Richmond van. Hi. I can't see this being a high-scoring game, actually. No, I can't. Yeah, I definitely can't see this being a high-scoring game. Jason, it's in the Discord server, mate. Yeah, I said Sydney, man. Well, like they keep having a bad quarter, and Sydney especially had a really bad second quarter on Friday. And it's just like they keep doing it to themselves. Sydney keep doing it to themselves, where they get absolutely battered, and then have to fight back and try and catch up, and you can't catch up every week. And it's so frustrating watching them at the moment. You know, I think the stuff. He can't bounce the ball. The ball doesn't want to bounce on the mud. Oh, Jesus Christ. We're not going to see players running with the ball here because the ball didn't bounce just then. God. Stephen, I go for Sydney Swans. You could certainly talk about the wet, though. It's really, really wet and muddy right in the middle. Right in the middle. I think in the wings, it's a little bit safer to bounce. But right in the middle, it is just plonk and nothing. Or the Brisbane Hawks, Brisbane Tigers versus Hawks is 83-87 now. That is very, very tight. If anyone is on the Discord server, I'm just going to multi-screen it for a bit. I will. Someone let me know when the fourth quarter starts, guys, for the Brisbane game, and I will just multi-screen that so I can watch the last one of that, because that looks a tight game. I tell you what, that is what I was thinking, Puniverse. I was thinking when I've watched the kind of the 70s AFL videos or VFL videos, and how every image is just mud, and that was what I was thinking. Hi, Arav. Well, that's the thing, though, isn't it? And it's the same in high-level football for me. Pitches are so well maintained now that at the top level you rarely get bad pitches, even when the weather has been horrendous. With irrigation and undersoil stuff, and it's they look after the pitches so well. Hi, Claire. Loving the ponchos. 6-1 Collingwood. You just can't get hold of the ball. This is so scrappy. Dockers with the ball. I think Magpies are doing a good job here of swamping the Dockers players. Playing it forwards. I think it should really just be a case of, normally I don't advocate for just getting the ball up into the 50. I don't normally advocate for that, but actually I think in this game I think it should be about getting the ball as high up the field into your opponent's area and just trying to get the ball to your feet, because it's anyone's. It really is anyone's. Oh, Arav, I had one wrong a few weeks back. I was gutted. I only got one wrong last few weeks. Okay. This is going to be such a low-scoring game. No sort of free-flowing, is it? Oh, good mark there. I don't know. So off the top of my head, I cannot remember who scored the first goal. Yeah, I said I'm 5 from 7 so far. I think I've slipped down the list as well in our Super Brew. I've got a feeling I've slipped down a little bit, which is a bit annoying. Leaderboards. I'm now down to 4th. Look at that. In the AFL tipping, I'm down to 4th in our league. Oh, that way. There you go. ROBREACTS, number 4. Out of 28. So I'm quite impressed with myself, to be fair. So I said that the Hawks-Tigers game is going to be one hell of a last quarter. 4 points in it. I don't know if one team's going to run away with it or not, but that looks like it was a cracking game. And fairly high scoring as well. Chopped arms. I assume they're playing over in Fremantle way. Where are they playing? I'm sure someone will tell me, or I can just look on flash scores. Let me look, and I will tell you. They're playing at the Optus. There we go. There's 6 points for the Dockers. It's just a matter of waiting for a small opportunity, but see, the ball was played in, slipped straight through the hands, and taps in with some feet. Okay, I'm just going to go multi-screen with the 4th quarter starting. 83-87 over in the Hawks game now. I know, Punivers, I can get both. Look, if you're on my Discord, I've got both games up for now. So just for this the last quarter, I just want to keep an eye on both, because the Hawks have just taken the lead, 89-87. Oh, Freo get the ball into the Collingwood 50. Free kick to Freo. This is that's a way to get the points, I suppose. Just allow Collingwood to take you out. I said I think the best tactic really should just be get the ball as high up the field as possible, because it's so hard. It's so hard to get rid of the ball from your own 50. Nice. Nice swing on that. Very good swing. 13-6. Exactly. 2 games at once. I've got both games. I'm talking to you guys. I'm watching the Freo Magpies, watching the Tigers Hawks. Just get that ball into the 50. Honestly, that is the best way. Get a few players into the opposition 50. Get it to them. As I said, normally I advocate for a nice, slow, or no, not slow, a nice short passing game. But today it's out the window. Don't even bother. Just get the ball into the opposing 50 and make sure you've got a few players in there. Hopefully the ball comes to a man in free space and just tap it in. There's an interesting score review going on in the Brisbane game, and it's taken them a very long time to work out if a guy's touched it or not. Umpire's cool. Oh, goal 89-93 over in the Brisbane game. Wow. That is anyone's over there. That is anyone's. As soon as the Hawks Lions game is finished, I will just go back full screen on the Dockers versus Magpies. But it's quite cool to be able to watch 2 games at once, if I'm honest. That's a cool thing to be able to do. I can tell you what, Sue, I know what I'd prefer, and that is not the Batman Lego movie. I prefer to be watching some footy. Just clearing it out. Just kick it out. Oh. It certainly makes the ball harder to judge as well when it bounces in front of you. It can be tricky enough judging an egg-shaped ball as it is, but when it is wet, it completely is just changing the way the ball is bouncing. So the players really have to use their brains to work out how it's going to bounce if it lands in front of them. It really does. It really does, Tony. It's well, as I said, we saw earlier on in this first quarter, someone trying to run with the ball and bounce it, and as soon as they bounced it, the ball stopped and they kept running. Free kick to Fremantle. Got to just be a big ball into the 50. See, no one can keep hold of it. You just don't know who's going to get it. And I think it should just be a game of territory here. Keep the ball in the other team's 50. Magpies on the attack. Can they make the mark? See, oh. Did they just say soccered it through the goal? There we go. There's a goal for the Magpies, 13-12. He couldn't make the mark, but he was able to use his feet. Okay, you can. I didn't realise you can actually just touch it to the ground. Still not very easy to do when you're running, though. It probably is easier to bounce it, because running with the ball and then touching the ground can't be an easy thing. But it certainly means at least the ball won't stop dead and you run past it. 95-93 over in the other game. What a cracking game. I would have said I wished I got up early for the Hawks-Tigers game, but it's far too early for me to get up. Especially when I went to a wedding reception yesterday. Oh, bounced off his knees. Dockers have got the ball though. He's going for the kick. Behind. Guys, if you haven't already, make sure you hit the like button down below. We got 36 people in here. Make sure you hit the like button down below and subscribe as well, as there's a quick break in play. If you haven't already, check out mine and Charlie's vlog channel. This Saturday, we took a trip around Southampton and doing the Titanic Trail, so might be something interesting for people. So, yeah, make sure you check that one out. Caresses it into the pocket. Did it stay on? Definitely not anymore. So it's right next to the goalpost now for the... I assume it's going to be a ball up. Oh. I wonder how lenient the umpires are going to be as well. I know if I referee and the ground is especially wet and slippery, you have to be a little bit more lenient with things like dangerous tackles. Obviously, you can't accept proper foul play. But obviously in football, we obviously book players and send players off. But we've got to be a little bit more lenient in the way that the surface makes it a little bit harder to do a controlled tackle. So I wonder how lenient the umpires are today in this sort of pitch condition. Am I? Hang on a sec. What I do, I'll bring my microphone a little bit closer. Hopefully that'll do a better job. Let me know how it is now. How's the sound? Yeah, let me know how the sound is now. I've just brought the microphone a little bit closer and turned down the background commentary on YouTube. So yeah, let me know. Obviously, it might be a little bit different for people watching in Discord because you're getting the you're getting the commentary on that as well. I said you can always turn down that volume if you like. Okay, cool. I'll move that back a little bit then. "50-metre penalty." What happened there? But even the commentators aren't sure what it was given for. Oh, Sean. Sean, bugger off for you, honestly. Don't rub it in, Sean. We don't need to know. We don't even need to talk about the Swans. Blues got lucky. That's all it was. Blues got lucky. Even though, to be fair, I was watching the game on my phone whilst walking dogs, and the commentators are like, the Swans have not been dismantled this badly since I think the 2004 final, or something along those lines. 95-99 in the Hawks game. What a game it is over there. Anyone's game. 4 points in it. I'm watching both. John, I've seen the images. I've seen the images where all the players have mud caked in them and you don't know who's playing for which team. And when it was black and white, even harder. Even harder to work out when there's just covered in mud. Ball died just before the line there. The Swans game did get a little bit exciting because Swans keep doing this, don't they? They keep pulling the game back from almost from the jaws of defeat, but they didn't quite manage it this time round. But they've got to stop. They've got to stop that because they're killing themselves. They can't give away a quarter and be hammered in one quarter because you can't be playing catch up every game. That seems to be the problem at the moment. Hawks are going with a 50 over here. They're in the 50. Inside the 50. This should be 6 points. Yeah. 101-99. What a game. Still 13 minutes left to play in the Hawks-Tigers game. Wow. The commentators in the Freo game are mentioning soccer a lot. Two and a half minutes to go in the Freo game of the first quarter. Hi Amanda. Thanks for joining me. We've got two exciting games going on. Two very exciting games going on. 13 minutes left in the Hawks-Tigers game. The first quarter of the Freo Collingwood game is almost done. 14-all. There's nothing separating them, to be fair, and that's partly down to the pitch, I think. That's a bit harsh, Sean. That's a bit harsh. Poor Amanda. Oh. Collingwood struggling to get the ball out of their 50 here. Really struggling to get the ball out of the 50. Ball out of play. Minute 30 left in the first quarter. Oh my god, that umpire has... Umpires should not be allowed mullets. I can tell you that for nothing. Do not have a mullet if you're an umpire. You're meant to look professional. Not bloody wearing a bogan mullet. I've not seen a lot from Ginnivan this game. Ginnivan's, I've certainly, when I last watched Magpies, Gillivan was sensational. Not really seen much of him this time. Here we go. Hawks with a free. Oh, behind. 102 plays 99 over there. Sue, I hope you enjoyed the vlog. As I said, it was a... I only had a couple of hours to go all around Southampton, so it was a bit tricky. I would have liked to have gone to the museum, the Titanic Museum, which was at the top near the council building, where it was the Postal Workers Memorial. It was around the corner from there. I just didn't have the time. I literally paid for 2 hours parking, got back on the 2 hours. But it's really interesting because, you know, I don't choose to go around Southampton, but it was really nice learning and seeing the memorials and the different places. I would ask though, Sue, am I right about the plaque at the dock, the White Star dock? Whoa, there's another 6 points for the Hawks. 108 plays 99 over there now. I'm definitely right about where the White Star dock was, or what's now Dock Gate 4. That was not the right plaque, right? That was definitely not the right plaque. No way. For starters, the Titanic wasn't in 1914, so... That's the first quarter done. Right, I'm just going to switch the commentary over. Commentary's over to the Hawks versus Brisbane. Hawks versus Tigers game. I've not, Shanice. No, I didn't see that. No, it's not something I've seen. If you watch the vlog, the guy at the pub that I saw, can he mark it? No. The guy at the pub that I saw that told me that his great-granddad was a stoker, he was telling me about a different Titanic film. I think it's in black and white, but it tells the story a lot better than the Kate Winslet, Leonardo DiCaprio film. So that might be worth a watch. And Sue, you say it seemed very quiet. Because it was... What day was it? A Wednesday afternoon. So I got there at like 2 o'clock. Or no, I got there at nearly 3 o'clock and left... Yeah, 2:45 and got left at 4:45. So probably most of the school kids hadn't got out of school and whatnot yet as well. So that's why it was a bit quiet. Night to Remember. Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. I tell you, this would be interesting if the Tigers lose this, because they haven't lost many games, have they? Well, they're beating them at the moment, but they haven't lost yet. Brisbane have not lost yet. You've got 9 minutes left of the Hawks game. 9 minutes. And they are currently 9 points in the lead. Hawthorn with a 50, just on the edge of the 50 as well. I meant Lions. I don't know why I'm saying Tigers. My apologies. I'm an idiot. Lions. No, he's not sinking it. I'll be back in a second, guys. I am just popping to the loo. The game is getting away from getting away from the Lions, isn't it? Yeah. Rob, I will happily call myself that quite often if I'm honest. I'll happily call myself an idiot if I have been an idiot. Yeah, the game is pulling away from the Lions though, isn't it? That's I don't know. It's probably a good thing. It's probably a good thing though if Brisbane lose, just to make the league a little bit more competitive. Maybe. What would that do to the tables? It's going to be very tough for the Swans to catch up anyway. But that puts behind. That puts Carlton level with Brisbane. On points. Melbourne have run away with this, though, again. Melbourne have... They're not going to be caught. I just cannot see anyone beating Melbourne. Alright, I'm just putting sound back to the Dockers game now because the second quarter's about to start. Guys, if you haven't already, make sure you like the stream, subscribe to the channel, join the Discord server if you'd like to. If you want to support my channel, you can buy merchandise, which is down below. You can support me and buy me a coffee. And yeah, just join the community. That would be amazing. If you've already subscribed to this channel, go subscribe to the vlog channel as well then. There you go. Morning, number one fan. It's all a bit of fun, Sean, and it's all a bit of fun over here. No point in being nicey with each other. We might as well have a bit of banter. Cohen, I can't see Melbourne slipping up. Melbourne are too dominant. Honestly, what team can you see beating the Melbourne Demons? Can't see anyone, if I'm honest. So with 1 minute into the second quarter, 14 all in the Freo versus Collingwood game. No team's really got any sort of momentum at all in that first quarter. So I think the score sums it up. It's a low-scoring first quarter. It should be a low-scoring game. The sun looks like it's come out over in Perth in the Optus, but the ground is certainly not going to dry out enough, I don't think. I think so, Panavas. Yeah, you're so right. I think the only way Melbourne are going to lose is if they lose it themselves. There's another behind. 15-14. 5 minutes left of the Lions-Hawks game. Oh, I think it's gone for the Lions. Lions need to get what, three goals? I think it's 3 goals they need. Oh. Magpies trying to get the ball out, playing down the wing. Can't keep hold of the ball. And a high tackle, I think. That makes an 18-point lead over for the Hawks. So that is a 3 goals. Brisbane need 3 goals in 4 minutes 30 just to draw. It's not going to happen, is it? It's not going to happen. To be fair, it's not even that wet over in where are they playing in? I don't know where they're playing in the Hawks game, but it's not even wet there, and they're struggling to keep hold of the ball. Yes, sorry, yes. I know it's St Launceston as well, actually. I don't know why I completely forgot that, because I heard them say it just now. Yeah, it is in Tassie. It is coming. It's coming, Cohen. It is coming, I promise. It's been so busy. I've done a few shorter videos because I've been non-stop, but it's coming, I promise. Elizabeth Redwood, that's a strange thing to say. Hi, Jake. Just noticed you're there. Hi, Jake. It's inside the 50. That's what they need to do, and just try and crowd them out. Get into the opposition 50 and hope it falls to you. 3 minutes and 10. This is game over for Brisbane. I think this is going to be losing some points. High Sticks. Did he? The goal umpire's given a kick. The goal umpire's given 6 points. Are they going to check it? I tell you what though, that is the sort of goal that I'm saying that they need to be scoring. Just the tap-ins, they're playing football. They are playing football. Volleyed across the goal mouth and volleyed in. Look at this. That is the type of footy that they should be playing, and now they are. And that's the way to score, I think. Just get it in front of the goal and hope someone taps it in with their foot. Well, Elizabeth, I don't know if you are a female, but Goodbye. Honestly, some people. We are planning on going to Hobart, to be fair. We are going to plan on going to Hobart when we come. Probably in the second or third week. Oh, Gillivan's played on. Is it bending? Oh, off the post. 1 point Gillivan. Not quite enough bend on it. Did a little dummy. Went to play on. Did a little dummy and just off the post. 15-21 Collingwood. 15 minutes to go. I don't have mods on here, to be honest. No. That's right. She's gone. I don't even think it's a she, but yeah, that person has gone. 1 minute 50 left. Brisbane with a kick. 6 points. 117 plays 105 with 1 minute and 44 left to go over there. Don't think they've got long enough, but they might do. Brisbane need 2 more goals in the space of 1 minute and 45 to get back to a draw. How? This is so scrappy. This since seeing the pitch, this is everything I thought it would end up being. So scrappy, low scoring. Anyone's game really, because it's so difficult to get momentum. To be fair, it looks like the water's splashing a little less now that the rain stopped. Scrap that. Scrap that. In the middle of the field, it's wet. It is still wet in the middle of the field. Cohen, I have no idea. I have no idea what we're really gonna do. There's a few bits and bobs that we know we're gonna do, but I think we're gonna end up winging it when we get there. See what time is like. The problem is we can book places, but then if we want to spend longer somewhere, it makes it a little bit trickier to then fulfill those places that we were going to go to. So a lot of it we're going to wing, I think. We're going to be in Melbourne for the grand final, definitely. But yeah, we're going to wing it a little bit. Who were backing in this game? I did back Freo because, you know, ABC, anyone but Collingwood. But Collingwood are winning at the moment. They've got a kick here. There's another 6 points for Collingwood. Another 6 points for them. So Collingwood have taken a 15-27 lead. How old am I? I'm 32. I know I look so young. I think Collingwood have played the best so far. I still don't think there's a lot in it. But Collingwood have done well to mark players tightly and to press the play. And I think that's been the difference so far, if I'm honest. And it's game over. game over in the Hawks Lions game. Well, I say that they've got 2 seconds. 2 seconds to get 1 goal over there. If they get 1 goal in 2 seconds, then the Lions win. That's the game done. Right, we're going properly now to... We're going back properly now to the Dockers game. Hawks managed to win. Not long enough left. Leonard, are you wanting my bank details as well or something? It's a bit creepy. Bit creepy asking my age, my height. You want my national insurance number? I said though, at the moment it's so difficult for either team to get any sort of momentum. I really can't call it. I know Collingwood are leading at the moment, but I don't think I could call it. What am I wearing? God. Yeah. I'm not giving you my mum's maiden name. I ain't got enough money in the bank as it is. I don't want you to take whatever I've got. Oh man, it's so scrappy. Dockers with the ball just in their goal mouth. Just bounced off them. Collingwood have it back. Is anyone going to go for the kick? Gullivan, high tackle. There you go, high tackle. See how good I'm getting at calling these high tackles now. Hi, Skull and Crossbones. Hi, mate. Oh, Nunya, leave it out, will ya? Leave it out. Honestly, little less hate for the Swans, yeah? Little less abuse. I can't take it anymore. Can't take it. I'm very fragile. Gullivan. And in you go, Gullivan. 33-15. Dockers have only got... They've only managed 1 behind so far in this quarter. To be fair, that was a clear high. However, I think it's a bit sneaky actually, because what Gullivan did, he saw the tackle coming in, and he definitely lowered himself, didn't he? He definitely lowered himself to take a high hit, which is clever play. Yeah, it's clever play, I think. So 15:33, 10:30 left of the second quarter. I'm going to ignore your comment, Jake. I'm going to ignore it. Can't be dealing with the abuse. No abuse today, guys. No abuse. Oh, to be fair, some of the... Yeah, this season, the umpires have been given so many high tackles. And sometimes high tackles that aren't even high tackles. They have been very hot on it, haven't they? Which, the problem is, I think you've got to be hot on these things. Because it's keeping the game safe. Keeping players safe. Oh, Dockers with the interception. Playing it out wide, but he's got no one with him. He's got no one with him. It's got to be a big ball up. It's got to be a big ball up into the 50. It's not. And it's wasted. It's given away. Big mistake. Go Pies. It's not Gunnivan. It's Ginnivan. I apologise. Ginnivan. I do apologise. As I'm still learning players, I can sometimes get it wrong. But you knew who I was on about at least, right? That's the plus side. You knew who I was on about. Exactly, Sean. This is exactly what you see in rugby union. During, not this year, but the last year's Six Nations, they were so hot on the high tackles. And obviously, in there, the high tackles are a red card offence most of the time. And you were just seeing so many red cards. But what it does over time is it makes players... It's a deterrent, that's what it is. It's a deterrent, isn't it? And over time, players then realise you can't do it and stop doing it. So it's all about having a deterrent for these dangerous tackles, because you still have to think about the health and safety of these players. Yeah, I do my best. I do my best. I'll make sure I call him Ginnivan properly for now on, right? That's the tricky thing, isn't it? That is the tricky thing, because you got to think about who you want to win in regards to your team. If you're a neutral watching this game or any other game where you're a neutral, you got to think, how does a victory for one team actually help your team? So, like, being a Swans fan, do I want the teams below to do well? Or do I want the teams above to do well? At least by having the teams above doing well, it means that you're going to get a bit of a gap away from the bottom teams. But if the bottom teams do well, it means that you're still able to catch and get higher up in the, maybe reach the top 4. It's a tricky call. It's a tricky call. 7:20 left on the clock. 18-point lead. I don't think Fremantle have really shown much in this game so far, to be honest.
Even though we've never, we haven't seen Collingwood this year as a contestable side, they're +5 this quarter, and they're dominating clearances as well, up by 5. So that part of the game.
They are dominating this half yeah, they are dominating this half, to be fair. Dockers managed one behind, and that's about it. And that was, they've not really had any attacking opportunities, I don't think. Mate, I don't even know who that player is. But how often does a commentator say a player in a certain way? And if you don't do your research and look, it's so easy to think that players' names are not actually what they really are. Dalton, I'm not sure if Brisbane did get robbed. If you let another team score more than 100, is it really being robbed? I don't think so. But I assume you're a Brisbane fan. Oh, poor pass. If I'm honest, Jason, I think it's way too difficult to call. It's way too difficult to call. I wouldn't call either team at the moment. Claire, I did look at the Mason Cox video that's out there. And it's quite a cool story with him. But I don't think he's a very good player, is he? I think a lot of people would say that Mason Cox isn't that good. Yeah, I think so, Jason. I think it was something like that.
anticipated here. The kick in will get the one side.
Or does just that. Lobb had the run at it. Lipinski slapped it on. Clark in and under. Lipinski goes again. Copped it up to Lobb. Gave the handball to Mundy. Sends it back inside 50. Tapper and a wrestle. More the spoil. Collingwood at the spill. Noble holds it in. Ball up.
Great ground ball there by John Noble. I mean, they're the basics of the game that make the difference between defending well.
I don't think he needed to keep hold of that ball. I think he should be penalised. He wasn't under enough pressure for holding.
Around his body. And Moore again in the right spot.
Nope.
Wants to see it up. Couldn't get it the side of the post he wanted. It'll be a boundary throw.
Benefit for Freo, last minute.
Just over 5 minutes of the second quarter to go. Get your questions lined up for me, guys. If you've got any questions, get them ready for half time. I'll do a question and answering session, shall I? Have Dockers got it? They just cannot keep hold of the ball. Ginnivan now running down the wing. Big ball down the wing. Straight to Dockers, but they can't keep hold of it. There we go. Now they got possession. Dockers at the halfway spot. Cool. Just about marked it.
Just takes the pressure off. Even if that ball gets to the ground, Freo's ability to try and lock in and make something happen. Take the mark, pressure release, get it out of there, defensive 50.
Oh. Cool. Completely shanked the kick. Completely shanked the kick out of his 50. But what a brilliant mark. What a brilliant mark there. But can't do anything with it. Cannot do anything with it. What a waste. What a waste by Fremantle.
The rain has abated a little, and it does change the game a little. If you're able to, the aerialists are able to get involved, whether they're in front or behind the ball. Well, that's their ninth inside 50 at the moment. Got 2 points for the quarter.
Nunya, you can save that question for never. Because I will. Sydney are going to make the top 8 at least. They're definitely going to make the top 8 at least. They're going to be in the finals. Jake, a woodchuck would chuck as much as a woodchuck could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood. There you go. Well, they've had a little slip up. They lost 2 in a row, beat the Bombers, and then lost again against Carlton, who, you know, are a good team, good solid team. So I think we've got to forget that game against Carlton. Got to forget the Carlton game. That's all I'd say. And yeah, they could still hit the top 4. Just got to get a bit of form. Nathan Murphy. He's some distance out, so I don't know if he's going to actually go for the goal. It does look like he's going to go for the goal. Just over 50 outside. Oh, he didn't go for the goal. It's anyone's here in the 50. Big kick out for Freo. Marked it. Good. Just got to get it up the field. Get it up. Oh. That's what they've done well. They've put on really, really good pressure. Oh, it's chucking it down again. It is chucking it down in Perth. That is horrendous weather. It is very, very wet. You can't have a good quality game in weather like this, can you? You really can't. The floodlights are on. The rain is coming down.
All the things that you need to do well to control a wet weather game of footy.
I can't answer, to be fair, who is going to win this game, because I think it's a bit of luck. It's a bit of luck in this one. And yeah, who copes better with the rain? I don't think either team really has the correct direction in how they're tactically playing, to be honest. But I say that quite often. I think tactics seem to be lost on these guys. Sean, I've never heard of Sebastopol. Never heard of it. Ah, hi Gobby. Yeah, a good win from. It looked like an absolute cracking game. I watched the last 2 quarters. Looked like an absolute cracking game.
Once again, side bottom, the sweeping winger for Collingwood.
30 seconds left of the first half. 16-33. Very low scoring game, but as expected.
The kick cut off as we saw then.
Show to the top of the footy. Pinsky able to steal it away. Hennebury. Degoe. Both teams looking forward to half time. A lot of effort and energy taken out in conditions like this.
You can see still side bottom on the screen there how deep he is as that
I think the groundsmen are going to have to work hard to rescue this pitch after this game.
Just go himself. Send it inside 50. Fine check back there helping out. As it's socket forward. Schultz is after it.
I don't like them using the word soccered forward. Oh, hello. We got a bit of bum. No one wants to see his backside, do we? And that is the first half done. Let me turn the sound down. Any questions, please get them in and I will do my best. We'll have a little Q&A session. How many people we got in the Discord? 11 people watching in the Discord. Okay. It's half time. We've got a little break. Question and answers. Hit me up, guys. Hit me up. What have we got to say? Jason, you don't need to repeat everything 10 times, buddy, all right? I can see. As I said, I don't know, Jason. I have no idea. It's clearly Collingwood know how to play better in these sort of conditions. And it's anyone's game. It really is anyone's game. There's nothing really in it performance-wise. I think both teams. I don't think Fremantle have really done anything. Well, they haven't. They've got 2 behinds in this quarter. It's anyone's game. Anyone's game. Skull and Crossbones. I did a video that some people didn't like. However, it was recommended by an Australian. So I know a little bit. Had a tough life and all that. And yeah, I know a little bit from the video I watched. Guys, if you haven't already, make sure you like the stream, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the vlog channel. That is really, really big one for us. We're desperately trying to get to that 1,000 mark of subscribers, ready for when we come down under in September. So if you can, hit the subscribe button on the vlog channel. That will be incredible if you can do that. I will link it right here. You can see a little bit of our lives, which might be entertaining for you. Who knows? Yeezy, you think it's done? You think in this weather Fremantle have got no chance? I don't know. There's a long game still to go. There's still another 40 minutes plus of game time. So don't be too despondent just yet. They've not pushed away that far. 16-33. They've not pushed that far away. So, have faith. Have faith. What have we got the betting odds? Fremantle, $2.85. I don't really understand this betting system, to be fair. I do fractions. 141. I assume that means if you put $1 on, you get $1.41 back. Plus your original stake, I assume. No, well, maybe it's normal. It's too hot and sunny normally over in Perth. Not used to the rain. But that's about the coaches. The coaches having the correct tactics, isn't it? As I said, I still think it should be a case of having 3 men in the 50, in the Collingwood 50, and getting the ball up. It will get scrappy, and it's hoping that it will fall to the correct person just to kick in. But that's how Collingwood have scored their goals. By being in the Fremantle 50 and actually just using football skills to get that ball over the line. So I think Dockers have the wrong tactic. Dockers are trying to pass the ball up the field, and I don't think they should be in this game. Thank you, Jake. That's really kind of you, mate. Who do you think win, or do you reckon Freo will come back? As I said, I think I really have no idea. It is a close game that Collingwood have just edged out, but it's that scrappy. It is that scrappy that it's anyone's. But as I said, the Dockers have got to change their tactics. In this sort of weather, it is a case of getting it up the field. Get it up into the 50. And just, using your feet. Use your feet to get that ball through the goal. Hi, Lachlan. Jason, don't mention the Swans, mate. Don't mention the Swans, please. Yeah, that's all right. That's fine. I've definitely covered it now. Exactly, Tony. Do not bounce the ball. Just get it up. Just get it up the field. Hi, Joshua. Nice to have you. Hi, Velocity. I go for Swans as well, Velocity. Velocity, why have you got as your picture? Is that a Mr. Beast picture? Why have you got a Mr. Beast picture? You're not Mr. Beast. I wish I was Mr. Beast and had those sort of views. Welcome everyone that's just joined. We're at half time, just doing some shout outs, doing some question and answering. It makes sure you like and subscribe to the channel and the stream. Join the vlog channel. There is if you want to support me, there is a buy me a coffee up there. There's merchandise down there. We've got different sport merchandise, so rugby, AFL, cricket, football, and also we've got Pixie merchandise, so check that out. You may like it. How do you not know who Mr. Beast is? Sean, Mr. Beast is all over YouTube. He does these weird, crazy challenges for people to win lots of money, basically. It's quite fun. It's quite fun, I suppose. Man City. Peter, it's got to be Man City, isn't it? Because Liverpool desperately need Man City to lose, don't they? Desperately need Man City to lose. And I can't see them losing. Man City are playing Aston Villa, who aren't on great form. And, Saints are playing today at 4 o'clock. I didn't even realise. Last day of the season. Last day of the season in the Premier League. The question is, I don't think it's a question of who's going to win the league. I think Man City are going to win. Only because I don't see Man City losing today. The question is, who is going to go down? Is it going to be Leeds or Burnley? Both on 35 points. That's what makes it interesting. I always say about the league system, and I know some of the league is done. Look, it's done. But at the bottom of the table in the Premier League, we're still seeing the interesting fight to stay up. Leeds or Burnley. You've then got the Europa League place. You've got the Champions League place. Tottenham Arsenal desperately need to win and Tottenham to lose to get that last Champions League place. There's the fight for the Europa League place with West Ham and Man United. It's still all to play for on last day of the season. It really is a hot last day of the season today. It really is. Yeah, I think if Man City do lose, then Liverpool will probably win as well. And it'll be their game, their league, I think. Exactly. No one wants to be... Well, I say that Championship is still some good quality football, to be fair. And I expect Leeds would come straight back up. Aguero! That's the serious last day of the season. Screaming Aguero when he got the goal. To be fair, I would prefer if Liverpool don't win. I don't want Liverpool to win, because no one likes Liverpool, do they? No one likes Liverpool. They've stole all our players. So yeah, they stole all our players, so I don't like Liverpool. Your dog is a pitcher. Don't understand what you're on about. Stole the pennant? I assume you mean stole the trophy, and I don't think they stole the trophy. It's a long season. It's very difficult to steal anything. 38 games in a season. You earn that victory. If you win the league after 38 games, you earn it. There's never any stealing when it comes to the Premier League in a long season. No. Well, unless you mean they steal players from Saints, from Southampton, then yes. Hi Heaps. Hi Heaps, yeah. No one likes Man United except all the Asians. Asians love Man United. Honestly, if you go to Old Trafford, it is mainly Asians with their cameras. And that's not trying to be disrespectful, it's just saying what happens at a Man United at Old Trafford. But they wouldn't have stole it, did they? If you score a goal, you don't steal scoring goals. You have to actually get the ball in the back of the net. You can't just steal it. Yeah, I think most Asian people, would prefer Man United. Man United is huge. Is one of the biggest clubs around the world. Liverpool, I don't think Liverpool are in the same league as Man United globally. How do I think Freo are? Freo are just not really finding their feet. I think they've got their tactics wrong. In this wet weather, I don't think they're coping, and they need to change the style of play. Oh, they're showing the team song with Toby the Knobhead Green. What a dreadful arsehole of a player he is. I don't know if I like the... Honestly, I really don't know if I like the Giants Indigenous kit or not. Can't decide. Cannot decide. Jake, this is the thing. Look, people keep now asking me if they think Freo will bounce back. No idea. I cannot tell you. I really can't. Well, none yet. You've got a lot of Scousers because, Scousers are originally lots of criminals. Those Northerners, the criminals. So, and you know the story, all the criminals go to Australia, right? Toby Green's a knobhead, isn't he? Let's be honest. What a dreadful person. Velocity, you're asking me if I live in Melbourne. If you look at my clock behind me, hang on, if you look at my clock behind me, it is showing currently, let's go up a little bit. My clock is currently showing 9:38. So, I'm going to let you be the judge. I'm going to let you be the judge if I live in Melbourne or not. Stinky Pinky, honestly, I've had a few. It is AM. AM. So no, I don't live in Melbourne. Yeah, but the problem is the Scousers were forced to move to Australia, weren't they? They got free tickets to Australia. No, I live in a place called Eastleigh. You're not wearing white today, then? And you're wearing my shorts, are you?
I'm just borrowing them. Yeah, it's great.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh no, I would never live in London. London is a right shithole. I am. Yeah, we're coming to Australia in September. Heaps, yeah. We are coming in September in time for the grand final. Cannot wait. Cannot wait. Stinky Pinky, I did ask Velocity about why he's got a Mr. Beast image as his picture, and he's not confirmed why. I would like to know. I would like to know why. Maybe he's just a huge fan of Mr. Beast. And what you could do, I'll tell you what you could do, Velocity. Why don't you change your image picture, I don't know what you'd call it, your logo picture to mine. Change it to a ROBREACTS logo. Do that. Spread the word. Spread the word. As long as it's not an eye rocker image, no one wants that crap. Calculated Psycho. I love the name, by the way. Just thought I would say 17 point... Yeah, you're right. Hey, that is why I'm... Calculated Psycho. Once again, love the name. That is why I am not giving a prediction. I know it is nothing in it. 17 points is nothing. I know that, being a Swan supporter. I know that clearly. So that's why I'm not calling it. I am not calling it. Stinky Pinky, there's nothing against us. I don't even know if he knows who I am. But it just annoys me how many views he gets for such a crappy channel. And such boring content. And playing up to the American reacts to. Alright, I'm ignorant and I know nothing. Come and watch me. Basically. And he hasn't even bothered to upgrade his camera or lighting or anything. It just annoys me. How good is Richmond? Not very. Not very. Is that a good answer for you? I'm not sure, Declan. Not very. Why do people... Why do people, in the comments, do people just copy and paste their message? Like, Lachlan, why are you sending me, like, loads and loads of messages? I can read it just once. Don't panic. I'm quite good at reading. Us English people, we learn to read. I will read it just to shut him up. Freo be like, we're going to win this, remembers we lost the Gold Coast. Thank you. Thanks for that. That's okay. Calculated Psycho, I'm glad you've come to join me. It's great to have people here. At the moment, we're just chatting. People ask me questions, and that's cool. But what's amazing about doing these live watch-alongs, and I do one almost every week, what's amazing doing these is that if I wasn't talking to you and wasn't watching it with you guys, I would literally be watching it on my own. So by doing these watch-alongs, I've got people to talk to. You know, I've got people to talk to, and it just makes it so much more entertaining, especially when you get a really boring game. There was a really boring game a couple of weeks ago, but it was fun because I was interacting with all you guys, and that's what I want. That's so fun. What got me into AFL? I was originally looking at rugby. I'm a football referee, and I was looking at rugby, and then I just wanted to start getting into a new sport. I did a little poll on the channel, AFL 1. Started watching it, and now I absolutely love it, and I'm coming to Australia just to watch it. Right, pretty cool, right? It's still in half time at the moment. Louis. Hi, I follow it. I don't follow AFL, but this game, Random Win Dockers, it's possibly, or is it too difficult? Sorry, my bad English. I'm Italian. No problem. Love to have an Italian here. Yes. This is a low-scoring game as it is already. Fremantle can easily get back into this. This is 17 points is nothing. That can be easily turned around. How awesome, Collingwood. Peter, I'm, ABC as they say. Can't say Collingwood are amazing. Sorry. I don't know. I think in Aussie rules, other than the really, really tall players, I think Aussie rules players have very similar body shapes to football players. So there's definitely possibilities for those players to come in. The game is about to kick off. Exactly, Stinky Pinky. I'm not one of these people that pretends, looks at a country and then doesn't go. I did the same thing, right? I watched a lot of rugby, learnt about rugby, and what did I do? I went to see London Irish because that's the team I support. I do the things I say. I love AFL. Coming to watch AFL. I love learning about Australia. I'm coming to Australia. Yes. Yeah, unsubscribe to iRocker. Do it now. And subscribe to me. So I'm just going to keep this beef going. I don't even know if he thinks there's any beef, but I'm just going to play on it. I'm going to play on it. Screw iRocker. Bloody Americans. Sorry if you're American watching this. I don't dislike all Americans. Louis, yeah. Right, let me turn the sound back up and we can continue a little bit more. Hang on. Because I can't even hear the game myself. Right, hang on. Be back with you in a sec. We're just chatting and having fun. Okay, the game is back on. Louis, I am hoping to go to Melbourne. Well, we are going to Melbourne, so I am certainly looking at going to the MCG. For the grand final weekend, we're going to book a hotel closest to the MCG as well. Jason, correct ask question. I know. And the Yanks are too nice. They lie to you. At least if I don't like something, I'll tell you I don't like something. Mate, honestly, this iRocker dude, he hasn't learned anything, has he? He's just doing it for the views. That's all it is. And Australians have suckered themselves into it. Stinky Pinky. Stinky Pinky. Actually, so I do subscribe to the Johnsons' lives. Seems like nice guys. And I did comment on one of their community posts, and I assume it's the guy. He actually said he watches my channel, so that's pretty cool. He did say if we're ever in Brisbane, he'll go for a beer. But I'm not going to Brisbane this time round, so next time. So that's quite cool. Exactly, Peter. Bloody Seppos. Oh man, the amount of free stuff, amount of stuff people send iRocker. You know when someone's got a PO box that they're greedy, right? Imagine having a PO box. You're just expecting people to send stuff. If anyone sends me stuff, and they have, oh my god, I'm truly humbled. I am truly humbled, and I never expect it. Yeah, we were going to book, and I probably still will book a place. And actually, we found some places that are quite cheap, and I just haven't got round to it yet. I keep forgetting. But yeah, we will. Louis, I've already got one. You can send me another one if you really want, but I've already got one. And so I always think this as well, because this is the Sherrin is so slippery, and this is dry. And I just imagine the Sherrin on a pitch like this, over at Perth now, soaking wet. Oh my god! No wonder why the rugby league people call it ping pong, aerial ping pong, because when it's wet, Jesus, it's hard to keep hold of when it's dry. Yeah, you see it on my other videos at the start, if that helps. I will. When summer kicks in, I will be doing a kicking challenge to see if how good at kicking I can be. I will do that, I promise. It's coming. I think so. It does, Louis. Shows how amazing those marks are. Like even that one there, when the ball is so wet to make these marks. This has got to be a goal for Collingwood. Easy. 39 plays 16. Size 5. Size 5, Sherrin. I assume that the sizes are very similar to footballs. As in size 5 what adults play with. I would assume that's the case. Size 5 is the sort of max size that is mainly used, and the smaller sizes. So, for example, in football, when I'm coaching football, I coach 3 to 11-year-olds, and we use size 3 footballs, which are, well, small compared to a real one. Hi, Fazzy Essendon. Brat's a strange thing to say on your first time in this chat. Why would women use size 4s? That doesn't make sense. Why would women lessen themselves and use size 4s? Well, Peter, it's going to be very tricky. It's going to be very tricky to get tickets. I understand that, and I'll probably be more looking to get tickets for one of the playoffs, or one of the finals. Sorry, we call them playoffs. You call them finals. I've spoken to Stinky Pete, who may be able to help, possibly. But that is the goal, to get to the grand final, and I think it's more about who I know rather than what I know, because yeah, it's going to be very tricky. I know there's MCG 100,000, but a lot of people want to go and watch that grand final, right? No matter what team you support. No, I am not tall, Psycho. I am 5'7", so I'm not tall.
I've been telling how helps Penderbury comes back in, Elliott comes back in. We're seeing some A-graders that are coming back in and play the way they play.
Losses to the Tigers and Bulldogs the last couple of weeks for the
That's okay, Fazzy. I don't mind. It was a weird start to the conversation, Fazzy, but I'm very good. We'll do it. Stinky Pinky, I know what he said, and happy to be in contact with someone. Get on the radio, maybe. Maybe join a podcast. I don't know. Get my story out there. Coming for the AFL all the way from England. Falling in love with it by having a YouTube channel. All that sort of stuff. Play up to all that. Yeah, I think that will sort of be the idea, I think, Tony. Whoa, they're back in the game. They're back in the game, 22-39. Back to 17. Finally, that has taken a long time. That has taken, what, over 26, 27 minutes plus to get another goal? Lachlan, no, I don't expect anyone to donate to me. I don't expect anyone. I'm humbled when people do, but I never expect people to donate to me. Honestly.
Freo still looking to change angles in their back half on that one, but then speeding up when they got the ball halfway into
Stinky Pinky. Power have been very up and down, haven't they? Very up and down. So the this week's performance was obviously not great, but they did show a little bit of good form though, didn't they? Power, and you get to sing a bit of In Excess before the game, so that's all good. That's all good. Oh, did they? However, I would say, Shanice. I could guarantee that for the FA Trophy, which I assume was the Johnson's Paint Trophy, which Southampton won years back, there may be a few extra seats available. Fazzy, I go for Sydney Swans, mate. I tell you what, I know it's in the Dockers 50 or just come out, but the atmosphere has increased here, isn't it? The atmosphere is really upped in this game. But yeah, sorry, as you were saying, Tony, I think, yeah, if I don't get tickets to the grand final, as I said, it's highly unlikely that I'll get them. It'll definitely be going to somewhere like Fed Square, lots of people, great atmosphere, lots of alcohol. It'll be that sort of thing, I reckon. I say Freo are coming back into it. Yeah, I say Freo are coming back into it. Collingwood just scored. 22-45.
60 to 90 seconds that Fremantle had found a little bit more energy, that they found the capacity to go forward. They kicked that goal. There was some really good contests.
Oh, really? Well, hopefully, Nunya, I get your luck as well. Hopefully, I get your luck. I bet that was awesome. Nunya, I bet that was awesome getting into the All-Ireland Gaelic football finals. I bet that was awesome. I'm hoping if I can get down there. Yeah, I'm hoping when the Gaelic finals, the hurling. I'd love to see the hurling, especially if I can get over to Croke Park. I might be able to get tickets. That would be insane. Astro, get off your sister. Leave her alone. Bloody cats. Guys, so awesome to have so many people on here today. Honestly, incredible that you guys have all decided to join me. What a mark. What a mark. Sorry, Fazzy, if you just asked me, am I a Muslim? Did he just ask me if I'm a Muslim? So funny. Oh, I love this chat today. This chat is so funny today. No, I am completely atheist. Actually, no, I am 99.999% atheist. If a god ever turned up and proved he was God, then I would believe. Until then, no. The wind's picking up. Veggie Patch in Perth says the wind is picking up. The rain looks like it stopped at least. So that's one plus for them. The rain does look like it stopped at the Optus. Whether or not it stopped for the whole rest of the game, I don't know. Claire, honestly, yeah, they do. I'm really afraid. I'll make sure I check my bank account tomorrow just to double check I've still got my money in there. There we go. Yes, Jake. AFL is your religion. The MCG is your church. I'm honestly, I'm so confused. I've had weird comments throughout this chat. It's interaction, I suppose. It's all a plus. Do you like Muslims? I really couldn't care less. I don't care less. I don't agree with it, but do what you want. Keep it to yourself. Do what you want. I really don't care. No. That is not what I'm saying, Skull and Crossbones. That is not what I'm saying. Now Lachlan's having me on, saying his mother's named Bob. What is going on? Hey, Riley. Yeah, cracking game for the Hawks, wasn't it, right? I bet you're glad you went to Tassie for that. I bet you're glad. Good pass. I tell you what, considering the weather conditions, we've got some good passing. Played long into the Collingwood. Can we mark? No. No, ball slipped straight through the hands. Oh, lovely turn. Lovely turn. And out of play. Calculated Psycho, thank you so much, buddy. Thank you so much. Which team has the better Guernsey? Also, if you were to choose a team to support based on your own experience for an AFL, which team? All right. So I did do the... Hang on. Sorry, it's a bit tight in this area. Can Dockers do anything? No, held up. So I did do this round's Indigenous kit. Melbourne Demons kit is insanely good. Demons kit is insanely good. Crows is good as well. Bombers kit's good. Oh, 1 point. 1 point. 23.45. If it is normal kits... I'm trying to think. If it's the normal kits... If it's the normal everyday kits, I don't know, which kit do I like the most? I do like the Sydney Swans kit. No, actually, I'd probably go St Kilda. If it's normal season kits, I'd probably say St Kilda. I like red, white, black. It's quite cool. And if I wasn't sent... yeah, the Melbourne Norm, whatever that... I don't know, Melbourne Norm. That kit is incredibly good. And if I supported a team just from observations rather than being given a top, what team? Probably Melbourne Demons, because I just want to support a winning team for once. Because I never support a winning team. Being a Southampton supporter, it's very up and down. We're not winning the Premier League, or the FA Cup, or the League Cup. So I would like to be a glory hunter for once. That would be great. See you later, Peter. Thanks for joining me, Peter. I did say when I did the kit review, the Guernsey review, jumper review, top review, whatever you want to call it. I did say I am just reviewing and rating them on how they look. I'm not fussed about the meaning behind them. It was just reviewing what they look like. And as I said, Melbourne's kit was amazing. It was amazing. You are right, Peter. You are right. I thought you were going. Peter, I'm sure you said you. Oh no, sorry, wrong Peter. Peter Flynn. Yeah, you're right. When Saints obviously were Premier League, went down to League One, back up to the Premier League. We did really well for the first few seasons back in the Premier League, and then it is fighting relegation every year once again. That is Southampton in a nutshell. No, still Skull and Crossbones. Still Skull and Crossbones. No, my point is 99.9999% I do not believe in any god. Any sort of spiritual stuff. But the point is that 0.00001 is the fact that if something appears and proves themselves, then I will. But it's nothing to do with the Bible. The Bible's the biggest bullshit story they've ever made. That's enough of the religion. I might do Riley. If anyone wants to apply for being a mod on my channel, you're welcome. Here we go. Oh, another one. Poor kicking. Another behind for Dockers. They need to get the goals. Fazzy, I am an attack helicopter. That is what I am. I am an attack helicopter. Have you not guessed already? IBDW. The game is in the Discord server. You're welcome to watch. There's 6 minutes left of the third quarter. Raka, I can tell you the Bible is not the most historical accurate book in the world. I can tell you that for nothing. And the Quran is also not very accurate either. Yeah, I'm just taking the piss out of people, to be honest. Exactly. Please stop talking about religion. No one cares. Ah, hi Buzz2Cats. Nice to have you here. I said, I don't mind. If these people want to talk about whatever, let them. We'll let them. Fifth Element was a really rubbish film. I'm sorry. That was a really rubbish film. I really want Dockers to find something in this last 5 minutes. Just a couple of goals. Get a couple of goals to bring it back. And that would at least make it a more interesting fourth quarter. I know, look, there's, what, 21 points in it. It's still nothing really in the grand scheme of things. But as time goes down, as time dies down, it's those points are going to be a little bit tougher. Did he keep it on? No. Straight back to Collingwood here. Let's talk about cats. Is that what we're doing? My little arsehole Astro. Sorry, I do realise. I do realise in this last sort of this last quarter, we've not really talked much about the actual game, but it is partly because very little has happened. All right. When very little happens, we end up talking nonsense. That's basically what happens. When the game dies down, we talk rubbish. I tell you what, we watched a good Australian film the other few weeks back. I'm going to find it. I'm going to tell you. It was on Netflix. Oh, I tell you what, at the wedding reception, Charlie looked stunning yesterday. Charlie looked absolutely stunning at when she got dressed up.
Jack Crisp, he just gets back to that back half. He's had 22 touches, 7 clearances, 3 of them centre bounce. 13
Where's the watch history? Surely there's a history in...
he'll keep coming.
It seemed to have affected him so much. It'll be free kick here to Walters. That streak going for Jack Crisp.
Is there a history? I don't know.
Well, they're set up for the change of direction here. They've got all got 3 players on the other side of the ground.
So I'm just trying to...
Go conservative down the line.
Try and take
No.
the handball. It's Collier got the 1-2. A little bit more direct. Switkowski put it down to Banfield. Howard with a good tackle and holding the ball.
Yeah. If you want a good Aussie film, the bloke is... The main guy in it is English, but the woman is Indigenous Australian. A film called Love, Wedding, Repeat from 2020. Quite good. Basically where... yeah, really good. I won't tell you about it, but Love, Wedding, Repeat. Really, really good film we watched. Give it a go, and let me know your opinions. I've not seen Man from Snowy River. I've not seen Kangaroo Jack, but I have heard of Kangaroo Jack. Mate, I am calculated psycho. I am good at talking rubbish. I am good at that. I can talk for England, as they say. I've seen The Castle. I've seen Crackerjack, as lots of people tell me to watch. I do want to know if any Aussies have bothered to watch Black Ball that I suggested, which is an English bowls film, which is really good. Free kick to Collingwood. I reckon they get this. This is out of sight.
Straight to Collingwood numbers, where Sidebottom gets the footy and kicks the ball back in. So they've lost all their shape around the stoppage. They've lost communication. And this
I've seen Muriel's Wedding years and years ago. I've seen Muriel's Wedding. Oh, no. Only 1 point. We're going to say the game's still alive. Yeah, I've seen Muriel's Wedding. That's a good film. Old now, isn't it? But
Close to three-quarter time if they converted there. We see a goal either way. The final minute and a half of this third.
minute and a half left of the third quarter.
Noble involved. Akers taking them on. Now to play again.
probably a question worth asking for Fremantle in the mix of this last 6 or 7 quarters. Is their brand of football a dry weather brand of football? I mean, it's probably a little bit early to go, but there are going to be winter months, and how do they go over the next 6 weeks? How do they adjust their game style? It's been so effective in the early rounds into the winter months.
So the commentator, I don't know which one it is, the commentator saying, is Fremantle's style of play a dry weather style of play? But that's stupid because, you know, as a coach, you need to be implementing your tactics. If you know the weather is in a certain way and the pitch is in a certain condition, you need to be able to make sure your players can play with wet conditions. What a load of nonsense. Absolute nonsense. And I don't even think Collingwood have been anything special. Collingwood have not been that great. Neither have Fremantle. Collingwood have certainly coped with the wet weather better. But honestly, I think I could be an AFL coach. Honestly, I come up with these tactics. Look, I know it's easy to be an armchair supporter, and it's always easier when you're watching. But I just don't think the coaches seem to have any idea. Honestly, the coaches are bloody useless, it seems, tactically. I really don't think they're good enough. And they could learn from me. So if anyone wants to give me a job, if anyone from the AFL is watching and wants to give me a job as a coach, I'm all over it, alright? I'm all over it. I can do it. Yeah, we'll see. If Fazzy keeps going, I'll give him a little timeout.
They've been superb. Collingwood have been superb. And as I said at half time to you, your teams would go over here to Western Australia, backs against the wall, and perform so well over many, many periods.
See, Shannon, the problem is I probably wouldn't be spending my time on the beach. Not really a beach person, if I'm honest. The beaches are a little bit boring. Just saying. Beaches are a little bit boring just to lay there all day. That's why I can't. That's why I can't just lay by the pool all day when we go on holiday. I get a bit bored. I need to be out and doing stuff. There's the third quarter done. There is the third quarter done. Look, as I said, I am a coach, and tactically, I would like to think I'm pretty good, right? Let me turn this down a sec. Hang on, turning sound down, and we can chat a little bit more. So tactically, there are definitely more tactics used in football, and I don't think tactics are used enough in. I don't think tactics are used enough in AFL, and I think coaches could do a better job. You know, I'd like to think I'm quite good tactically. With me being a referee as well, I think that really, really helps my understanding of the game. Look how quick, to be fair, look how quickly I've got to grips with AFL and rugby league and rugby union. All right, rugby union, I still don't really know the rules very well and why they give certain decisions, but I'd like to think I do quite a good job. Claire, that is mean. Not all beaches in the UK have stones. We went to the beach. We went in my vlogs. We went to Bournemouth Beach and we went to Mudderford, and they didn't have stones. Honestly, you suck, guys. You guys are so mean. You guys are so mean. Oh God. Hang on. I get that in the evenings, Jake. I get Pixie lay on my tummy and press me with her claws digging in at me. Yeah, the water is cold. I wouldn't bother getting in the water. We do have... It's sunshine today. There's not a cloud in the sky. I'm looking out now and it is lovely and sunny, I promise. It is lovely and sunny. I've tried to bounce the ball inside, but I've not tried bouncing it on grass. I will when it is nice weather. I will, and I'm gonna have the drone because I've got my drone. Hang on. So if you watch my vlogs, you'll see that I've recently got a drone, and it gets some awesome shots. It's so good being able to vlog with a drone. But check this out. Hang on. I got myself a skin for my drone, and it is so cool. Check this out. Hang on, I'm just sorting it out. Check that out. Look at that. How cool is my drone skin? Look at that up in the sky. That'll be awesome, right? But yeah, when I do Claire, yes, Claire will have to be going into timeout in a minute. Honestly, Claire, you're upsetting me. You know, I'm easily upset. A Viper drone skin. That's, I think, what it's called. I think. But it's so cool. But yeah, when I do the sharing kicking video, I'll definitely get some drone shots. Maybe I can get a drone shot behind the goal. That'll be pretty awesome. Yeah, I just wanted to show one. Oh, hang on. Let me fold it away. It's cool, right? It's cool. And hopefully, if any of you have been watching the vlogs, hopefully you're enjoying the drone shots. I think it just adds an extra element of, I don't know, just cinematic effect during the vlogs. So hopefully you guys, if you're watching the vlogs, are really enjoying having the drone footage. The walk we did, the Eastleigh to Winchester walk we did, the drone footage made that so nice. So cinematic, it was brilliant. And I loved watching that back myself, to be fair. Hang on, just locking it up. So Calculated Psycho, as I said, James, so there's guy James who I speak to most days. He sent me So Dave Bell, who's not in here, but he sent me a Sydney Swans kit, a Sydney Swans top. I've had Sharon sent to me by a guy James who I speak to most days. He has sent me Sharon, some other Sydney Swans stuff, my little Sydney Swans bear at the back there and whatnot. So I've had some stuff sent to me, yeah. Which is it's just overwhelming when people send me stuff. It's incredible. Oh, let me put that back on there. But yeah, that's more or less all I've been sent really in terms of AFL. Where's my favourite place to visit in the UK? Nanya asks. I don't know really. When we went to Swansea, that was lovely. Going to the Gower. Swansea is, yeah, if you get rid of the city centre bit, Swansea is absolutely gorgeous place. Nanya, if you can, that'd be incredible. Absolutely incredible. Do what you like, Jason. I don't mind. As long as you are joining in with my fantastic watch along. Thank you, Armageddon Fires. Thank you so much, buddy. That's very kind of you. Hang on, let me just put the sound back up. That quarter break was not very long. We didn't have time to talk rubbish. Hang on, there we go. Sound's back up. How do you think Freo are performing today? I think Freo are playing rubbish. They haven't. Fremantle clearly have not coped with the wet weather. And even the commentators are saying that, aren't they? They've not changed their tactics and therefore haven't really done anything. I don't even know what to say to that one, Nanya. Completely missed. Completely missed. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I need some underwear, if I'm honest. I'm not sure if I need that. Ariel, I can understand that. However, Freo did just get us 6 points. 30-46. It's only 16 points behind. This game is not done. It's not done. I was so amazed, honestly. The start of my... so the video today, which I filmed yesterday, your middle of the night time, about the democracy sausage. It's so funny. So funny when a few people are like, well, no, I got told about it personally, and then loads of people mentioned about democracy sausage, and they didn't get their democracy sausage in my comments of the voting system video. I thought I have to. I thought it's so funny. Like, it's like you guys have to be bribed to vote. I know it's mandatory and you have to, more or less. But they have to give you sausages just to get you there. It's just brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. Thank you, Jake. Thank you so much, buddy. I tell you what, Freo are finding a little bit of momentum here in this fourth quarter. The crowd are certainly behind them now. Cooper, no, I understand they're not free. That it's a charity thing, but just the smell of sausages gets you going, right? Screw the lamb. Screw the lamb. If there's a sausage on a barbecue, it's all yours. You're there. Yeah, that is the problem, though, isn't it? They are the cheap, nasty ones, right? They're not nothing special. They're not a nice Cumberland or Lincolnshire sausage, are they? What was I going to say? Yeah, Stinky Pinky. That is funny, actually, because obviously we vote on a Thursday. All our votes are on a Thursday. And we stay open till about 10 p.m. so people after work can vote. And obviously for you guys, you vote on a Saturday. But I suppose Saturday, normally more people don't work, and therefore are able to get there. And you obviously have your postal vote as well if need be. So it makes sense why you're on a Saturday, to be fair. Yeah, it does make sense. What have I got? Calculated Psycho, honestly, granted this game is only just possibly heating up, I absolutely love this game. I love AFL. You should hear me around my mates. They're yet to believe me how good AFL is. I've and yes, look, if you want to send me the St Kilda Indigenous jersey, it's incredible. It's so nice, isn't it? It's really, really cool. I think the St Kilda Indigenous top is completely different to everyone else's, and I think that's what makes it stand out. So look, if you do want to, feel free to send me a message and I'll send you my address, and that would be really, really amazing and kind of you. I think this might be a Fremantle last quarter comeback. Mate, I don't do onions. I don't do onions on my sausages, on my hot dogs. I am Johnny Klaus, I don't know. I am from a place called Eastleigh, down south, just between Southampton and Winchester. I'm from Winchester, but can't afford to live there. It's far too expensive. And YouTube is not kicking off that much for me to be able to buy a bigger house. Collingwood playing it in. This has got to be a mark. There we go. They're pushing away again. This is going to be another goal. And I'm just watching this, and I'll be back with the community here in a sec. Oh, hang on, door. Who else sent me McDonald's? I wonder if my wife has sent me McDonald's. Yeah, go on. Alright, that's come all the way from Australia. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. I've just had a McDonald's sent to me. What's going on? Hang on, I think my mate James just sent me a McDonald's. What's going on? I didn't order a McDonald's. Hang on. Now the problem is, you're... That's so fun. So it's James, my Australian guy, my Australian mate, that's just sent me a... Oh man, this is just a weird day. This is such a weird day. Oh, hang on. Oh. Hang on. It's just... Oh, hot chocolate. I love a hot chocolate from McDonald's. By the way, I think this game is done. I've got 53 people in here, 55 now. Just, I don't even know what this live watch along has become. Hang on, this watch along is just, I don't know. This is mental. This is so funny. Oh man, so funny. And what have I got in here? What's the little surprise? Even though I think this bag is far too big for what's in it. What's in it? Hang on. Why is there a bag inside a bag? Hang on. Hash brown. And what's this one? I don't even know what this one is. There you go. Check that out. Unbelievable. Breakfast delivered to my door. Awesome. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Matt, you shouldn't put so much money on a football match, mate. Don't do it. I was thinking Dockers might come back, but it's gone, isn't it? It's gone. Unbelievable.
Has come into the game when the rain subsided as well, which has helped him. But being able to attack the ball,
Unbelievable. You're going to see me eating in a sec. I'm so sorry.
efforts have come from their best defensive effort.
Yeah, I thought the Dockers were going to actually come back into this, and they have not, have they? They really have not. Or I think Collingwood have just kept them at the distance, haven't they? They've kept them at distance.
Sure, on centre wing and dispossesses him, they go down kick goal. Sums the game right there.
Faster ball movement from the Pies. The 7 marks inside 50 to 2. They have a huge appetite for it to continue going. It's touched off the boot. And I realised it immediately.
Right, I'm eating. I do apologise. Food's been sent to me, so it's funny because I opened the door and I thought, oh, maybe it's an Amazon delivery that I forgot about. And no, it was McDonald's. I said to the guy, who sent that to me? I thought maybe Charlie has sent it to me. She's gone out to play bowls. And I thought, oh, maybe she sent it to me. And I said, who sent it? He looked, James. I thought, amazing. How just kind of people.
Feeling it a bit too. Just off the ball. We'll get another chance to reload.
I'm so sorry about the eating. I know it's really rude. I will eat with my mouth closed.
Mr. 1%er sees it away and it's out of play.
One thing I'd say about, John's had a,
Dockers have got nothing at the moment, have they?
as we can see here, he's front and centre there. That's his man. He tries to
Hmm.
stick the tackle, and then he's up. And he cops a knee in the bum from Jeremy Howe.
12 minutes, 45 left.
A quiet month, but with a few leaders in around the place, then he gets a chance to pop up and just play his role a little bit better. And he's had an exceptional game today. That's as good a 20 seconds as you can hope for.
Collingwood just giving nothing away. Side bottom tumbles the ball back and 2 Dockers collide.
Is there anything hotter, though? I've said this before. A fresh... Ginnivan. Easy. Bang. Is there anything better? Sorry, is there anything hotter? 2 things. Now, obviously, we say a freshly baked Greg's steak bake. That will burn your mouth off. You guys say... that meat pie, freshly cooked meat pie is the hottest thing. But really, is there anything hotter than a McDonald's apple pie? Is there? I don't think there is there? A McDonald's apple pie is like living in hell, right?
And one thing I don't think you can underestimate, and in a broader
Mm.
scale of things, is when sides get their skeleton together, then you can build the flesh off the back of it. And when Pendlebury comes back into the side, because he's important too.
See, I don't even think the Dockers can blame the wet weather now, because actually it looks like it's more or less dried up.
Zwitkowski will feed it through to Mundy. Steps inside. Hit Brody. It's now with Walters. He's kicked one this term. Now it's a 3-on-1. Offside bottom kept it in play.
Kick the ball in the goal. All right. We'll say then. We will say that a Greg's steak bake, an Aussie meat pie, and a Macca's apple pie, all on the same scale of burn your mouth off until you know your tongue is no longer existing, right?
A team who refused to, give a season away. Like they've lost, I think, 4 in a row. And they said, hey, no, we're not accepting the fact that, we're young, or we've got a new coach, and then it'll take time to... No, they put their stake in the ground tonight, and said, no, our season's not over, and the performance since they're all on the...
I'm really confused by what Lachlan's on about. Really confused.
Very high check a few bits or side bottom try to hack that one away. Noble, crisp. The side bottom, Sarong.
Really confused.
Now Mundy, who pull the trigger himself this time. And he'll fire it through for a goal. David Mundy.
Are they backing it? 37-66? No. No, they're not backing it. They're celebrating like they are backing it, but they're not.
Fremantle to build a charge from here. Collingwood's consistency of effort has been supreme, but on this occasion, it's the pressure here from Caleb Sarong, who's come out of the
There's 11 minutes left, and still, obviously, there's time to pull it back.
Collingwood's hands,
But they're not, are they?
and then they redeem it at the ground. Quick hands out. Try to put Son Walters here, and good finish by an experienced player on Monday. It's a really interesting time with 11
I think you're right, Sue. I think you're right.
So, if he's going off, it's something significant because he doesn't even show pain, this fella. Too distressing, I hope it's okay.
Back in the middle. Led loses it to Brayshaw. Mundy
Oh,
sliding in, but good effective handball. Nick Dacos. Should have clean.
I know. Dockers are still far too out of it, aren't they?
Lipinski.
Things... Look, this sort of thing can happen, but... I think Collingwood have enough control of the game.
Playing in front of the goal, year 6. Fremantle have had 354 possessions to Collingwood's 299.
Thanks, I'll get the crumbs down me.
Magpies just been so desperate as Jeremy Howe takes to the sky again. And then Walters overzealous. And just checked himself in time with a reaction.
See, that is good. That is the rule working. We're getting there, finally.
Long kick goes in.
Hi, Goanna.
Again impacts.
Goanna, you've come at a strange time.
Clears out of defence.
I've almost finished eating.
Straight back in, Nick Dacos marks.
No, it wasn't. So normally I go for a double sausage and egg McMuffin. However, I've not tried this. This was a... Hang on.
Ball in, Logan again.
Stand by.
Brown. Between his legs, Hospinelli up to Lipinski.
This was a breakfast roll with brown sauce. So egg, sausage, bacon, cheese, and brown sauce. Very nice. I've not had one of these, but yeah, very good.
Yeah, well, I think he hasn't been able to cut his teeth as a midfielder.
How I've got 69 people in here, I don't know. I really don't know at the moment because this live watch along has been one of the weirdest. Really one of the weirdest. That was incredible.
Leadership at the back, leadership through the middle. I think Cameron's rucking today has been really good as well.
Ball in, Elliott trying to fly. Well tangled, Ginnivan. Brody. To back, Darcy. Just clearing it. Quainer.
Honestly, it's not the most exciting, is it, so far? Yeah, Peter, this is not the most exciting game. I think it's mainly not exciting because it is low scoring. And obviously due to the weather, but... Kathleen! Hi, Kathleen. Where have you been? Where have you been? It is. It is. The game sort of died. And then we just go on about other stuff. And then I just get a McDonald's sent to me from James, who sent me the first package. It's just the weirdest morning. Charlie's gone off to bowls. What is the time? When did she start playing? 10 o'clock, I think. I probably won't bother going to watch. Have I watched Has Been Hotel? No, I have not. Yes, not that this is my office. My living room's next door. But welcome to my living room. I hope you enjoy the hospitality. Sadly, I could not offer anyone a cup of tea and a biscuit. So you'll have to make that yourself. 37-66 with 8 minutes left. It's gone, isn't it? It's gone. Jake, you're taking the mick now, aren't you? You're taking the mick now. Oh man, I think Fremantle are going to win this. Even if Collingwood score this, which they should. Yeah, Collingwood scored. Fremantle got 7 minutes and 35 seconds to come back into this, and I think they will. I think they will. Exactly, Kevin. If you want a cup of tea, you know where the kettle is, alright? Go make it yourself. I'm not your slave. When did your last slave die off, as mums say? It's not, Goanna. It's not possible. It's not possible, mate. Why is nothing coming out? I was just trying to drink, right? Thinking, why is nothing coming out? And there's like a cap underneath. What's going on? There's a bloody plastic cup underneath. No wonder why it's not coming out. Okay, that's better. The Optus is looking a little bit quiet now as well. Tell you that is looking. Oh, Matt S. If you're from United States and you've just come in saying USA, USA. I think, right? I think when Americans chant USA, USA, for every other country around the world, that is the most annoying thing, right? No one cares about the USA. We don't need to hear USA, USA. Very annoying. Don't do it, calculated psycho. Don't play with him, man. Don't play with him. Oh. 78-37. Oh, Christ, that's hot. Oh, I need to leave that off for a little bit. That's hot. Oh, God. Fazzy, I've already said I'm in a place called Eastleigh. Google it. Google Maps it. Yeah, it was Mason Cox. I know, it's bloody hot. I need to leave it open for a while. So, Matt, you're in Lithuania. You're Lithuanian and you're shouting USA, USA. What is that all about? That's what? Puzzling. puzzling, I can say that for nothing. 6 minutes 35 left. It is currently 10:45 in the morning over here in the UK. Just so you know.
Since he's made his debut at Collingwood as the Dockers go inside 50, knocked away by Quainer. And then Lipinski, Brown, back for Quainer. Wants to dash off half-back.
He just shoved him. Shoved him with his forearm there.
Come back to the Dockers. Ryan hits it.
Mate, it's the same. Like, Nanya, when people over here in the UK that celebrate Independence Day or whatever day it is, why? Why would we celebrate the Independence Day when the United States moved away from the United Kingdom? Like, why would you? I don't understand why we would celebrate that. Why would they even think it? It doesn't make sense.
Darcy and Locke get mixed up. Should have been an easy mark to the Dockers, but the connection just hasn't been there. As Ryan sends it long.
Sue, you are right. I don't even know if it's entertaining having these strange people on. 7:15. Hey, you've still got some time then. It's not that late over in Footscray. Maybe any excuse for a party, I suppose, but Dockers really have been really rubbish, haven't they? They've really been rubbish.
Skippers led with 9. Taylor Adams 8, the vice captain with 8. Darcy Cameron as a ruckman to stick 8 tackles. That's a remarkable performance and evenly shared after that.
Down by Sean Darcy, but Brown able to clear it away, and Henry again.
Good will be for this young man's confidence now as a second, third, tall forward.
Franco Cozzo ad. What is that?
Questions of opposition when he
I'll Google it, shall I? Or I'll YouTube it. Hang on.
will have ups and downs, but you can definitely see what he's capable of.
Collingwood's top pick in 2020, Oliver Henry.
Okay, I've got that ready. I've got that ad ready.
Ball goes back through Collier. Long up towards Locke, outflying there.
Saying that, you say Aussie, 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 oi, oi, oi. We say Oggy, 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 oi, oi, oi. I don't know why. I don't know what the Oggy's all about, but that's what's said over here quite often.
4.5 minutes to go. Cameron standing tall. Enjoying the opportunity of spending a lot more time in the ruck.
Jake, I haven't really had the time to look too much. That's the problem. On my stream deck, I've currently got my toilet break sign to pop up, my internet speed test, and my processor percentage, which is currently on about 8%. That's all I've got at the moment. I wish I had time at the moment. That's the problem.
Clark trying to knock it back. Adams going in hard. Burrowing in to win the footy. Henry with one hand controlled it.
Barmy army, barmy army.
Moves it away. But Joey said himself.
I'm still keen to get some songs sung when I come down under. Still want some AFL songs. My Isaac Heaney song. It's got to kick off. It's got to kick off, doesn't it? It really has.
To going from outside 50. Strike it a sweep.
What the hell was that kick? 3 minutes and 10 left.
After a Clark.
I would say the game couldn't end soon enough, but actually I've quite enjoyed doing the watch long. I've really enjoyed this watch long. Made my Sunday. It really has. Made my Sunday.
How many times you actually
Just need to win out bowls later.
do with it, and the pressure that you exert on the opposition when they win it, which I think has been a
Maybe. Pasty, pasty, pasty. Oi, oi, oi. Maybe that's what it is, Jason.
Dankos. Knew that he had how.
The thing is, in this game, I don't think Collingwood have really even got into 5th gear, have they? You know, they 3rd gear at max. Because Freo have just not really challenged them. Fazzy, don't blame you, buddy. Don't blame you. I am bloody brilliant. Hi, Adam. Adam Collar. Does. It does. I've actually, what was I watching? I was watching, which game was it? Castleford versus Salford in the Super League yesterday. Or no, Friday, sorry. And even they've got the singing like football. It seems like Rugby League, or at least Super League in England, has similar sort of singing like in football. And it just makes the atmosphere so much better. It really, really does. It makes the atmosphere so good. Oh. So I don't really know them off by heart. I don't really know the AFL songs off by heart, Johnny. I know the sort of theme in my head, like the Swans theme in my head, but that's partly because I've been playing AFL Evolution 2. I need to maybe do some challenges on that, don't I? Maybe do a live watch along if anyone's got AFL Evolution 2. Do a do what old Cadman does. See if I can beat my Aussies. Oh, we don't swear at the referees in football. Calculated Psycho, you won $20. You are rich. You are rich beyond your wildest dreams. $20, what's that? About tenner, 10 quid here. Buy you a couple of pints. Are they going to get any more goals? 25 seconds left. 80-38. No, don't. Yes. According to HMRC, the taxman, I am cash poor, okay? I am cash poor. Hopefully no one in HMRC is watching. That's a joke, by the way. That's a joke. Just a joke. Not being serious. Just in case HMRC is watching. Well, look at that. Fremantle finished with a goal. How many people have we end up getting on here? 13 people. Well, it is about to finish. The game is about to finish. I do hope that everyone watching on the Discord server enjoyed. I like to be able to offer you the game to you so you can watch it as well as me. So I'm glad 13 people watching it. Did I hear about the Aussie who bet on 4 horse races and won $800,000? God, what I would do with about 400 grand. If I had 400 grand with what I already have, that would buy me a 500 grand house? That would be incredible. That would be incredible. Thank you, Rosa. I'm glad you subscribed to my vlog channel. You do need to watch the videos as well, but subscribing is also great. Thank you so much. It's been good fun. It's been good fun. The football was rubbish. The footy was pretty piss poor. I'm going to stop it now because it's done. Also, the Collingwood song is rubbish. I'm sorry, Collingwood. That is a horrendous song. Hang on. Let me just shut that down. Gone. Okay, the stream is gone in the Discord server. It was, wasn't it? It was more entertaining. Yeah. I'm glad my enthusiasm has got you watching. How do I keep my... It's so difficult for me to grow a beard. I've got a big patch under there. It comes across a bit ginger in certain lights. Painful. I'm sorry, Jake. It did say... It's not... The Swan song is better and the Demon song is also better, right? I've not got an NRL team yet. I've got Super League. I'm now Hull KR because Hull KR sent me a signed football and a cap. But I've not got an NRL team. No one's because I don't know who to support when it comes to that. So I haven't actually chosen anyone. As if anyone's got anything else to ask me, shoot. Yeah, if anyone else has got anything to ask me, then fire away. I'll happily answer. I've got time to kill. Charlie's playing bowls. Got nothing better to do. So, anything. Come on, hit me. Well, apparently, Fidget. Apparently, Fremantle can't play in wet weather. That seems to be their problem, apparently. Oh, man. Yeah, they had another shooting the other week, didn't they? Bloody idiots. Absolute idiots. Maybe Melbourne Storm are quite a good team, so maybe if I supported Melbourne Storm, at least I'd support a winning team, right? That would be a good one. Who are the Mighty Woodsmen? I don't even know who the Mighty Woodsmen are. Troy the Aussies here. Honestly, the weather has been pretty rubbish over in Australia recently, right? I think you guys have had a lot of rain recently. Like, a lot of rain. And I don't think you guys can cope. I really don't think Aussies can cope with the rain. See you, Fazzy. I think it is... Yeah. The rain is like... Makes you depressed, doesn't it? God, that is global warming, right? That is climate change coming for you. Yeah, brown sauce is HP sauce, yeah. See, what I would call it, Buzz2Cats, when it's brown sauce, we're talking about the McDonald's, I assume. Oh, Jesus, what the hell has just come into my chat? Oh, my word, let's hide them. Jesus Christ. It's funny, because what I used to call brown sauce was daddy's sauce, because I think it gets called daddy's sauce on the actual... What's her face on the bottle, but it always seemed to be the sauce that my dad used to eat. Never tomato sauce, or never barbecue sauce or anything like that. Never mayo. My dad would always have brown sauce, so it was always called daddy's sauce. But it's never normally been anything I liked. I'd never normally liked brown sauce, but actually that wasn't too bad. I had a little bit of zinginess into it. Yeah, there you go. From vinegar. It's 54 in Lithuania. Jesus! You are hotter than the sun if you are 54 in Lithuania. However, I assume you mean in Fahrenheit. But we do not do Fahrenheit. So I have no idea what 54 is in proper real money, which is centigrade. Yeah. No, I guessed it's Fahrenheit. But I still don't know what the hell that is in Celsius. Yeah, so what's 54 in Celsius? Don't know. 12 centigrade. I don't know what it is here. Hang on, I'm going to have a look what it is here. Hang on, stand by. What is the temperature over here? Oh, it's hot. It's a nice warm day. And then we got a little bit of rain coming. By the way, if you see this address, this is not my address. It's just gone to that address. Look at the temperature. It is a nice, warm temperature in Eastleigh right now. Woo! I'm going to be wearing my shorts later on, I think. Yes, be wearing my shorts to play bowls later on. 18 to 20 degrees today. Beautiful. Worcestershire sauce. Can Aussies actually say Worcestershire sauce? Because Yanks can't say Worcestershire sauce, right? They can't say it. I would probably only have Worcestershire sauce in, like, I don't know, in a like a spaghetti bolognese or maybe a cottage pie or something like that. I wouldn't have it plain, if that makes sense. So you guys can say Worcestershire. Nice. Well, obviously you can type it. I think we have some. I do think we have some in the cupboard, to be fair. Mate, why are you wearing a jumper, Troy, and it's 21 degrees? 21 degrees is shorts and t-shirt weather, maybe even a vest. Maybe even crack out a wife beater or something. Right. I'm going to head off. Guys, you have been brilliant, been fun. The game was rubbish, but you guys kept me going through it. I hope you had fun. Thank you so much for watching. Honestly, truly appreciate it. It's incredible to have you guys watching. We got up to, what, 60 odd people, which is mental. Maybe old Cadman and... what's his name? What's the other one? Aiden. Is it Aiden? What's his name? What is the other guy's name? I can't remember. Caden McDonald or something. Maybe they weren't streaming, so I got extra viewers. Amazing. Yeah. Thanks. I will catch you guys soon. Enjoy the videos. Subscribe to the vlog channel. If you want to support me, buy me a coffee. Merchandise down below. And have a brilliant week. Have a brilliant week. I will catch you next time.